Hello there, puzzle friends again. We're here today with another video about jigsaw puzzles, and today I'm going to show you an anatomy jigsaw puzzle from Dr. Livingstons. This is a series of jigsaw puzzles. You see here the first three parts, and they are, if you see here, there are 7 of them. This is the first one from 7 of them. You see the text is in German language. Well, I am based in German, and in Germany there are a lot of stuff translated in the German languages, in the German language. Well, the name is Dr. Livingstons Puzzle of Anatomy puzzle, and as you can see, is the body of the human body made larger, bigger, and in much more details. It's an anatomy puzzle, as the name says. Here is the amount of pieces, as you see. Every jigsaw puzzle has a different amount of pieces. This one has 500, and this one has 577. We have the head, the lungs, or the breasts, as they say here, and here are the digestion system. I really like in these puzzles, you see the boxes are somewhat, I tell you, I don't know if you can see it on the video, somewhat smaller on these dimensions as are the typical jigsaw puzzles, maybe at least what in Europe typical is. I do like they have this kind of, you hear also the pieces inside. These are still sealed. I will open them today for you. I like that they are somewhat like a book, so it's something we can learn. And let's see first the back. Here is, you see the back, there is some info on the back, and here all the jigsaw puzzles are somewhat similar on the back, and this one too, at least the three first ones. And let me show you what's on the back. Here you see this is the first one, the head, and here are the other ones numbered. So I do miss the hands and the feet. I do believe in Europe they are not still available. Maybe they are already in America. I'm not that sure. I did research them a little bit yesterday. I do believe they do exist, but maybe they are not so easy to find as the first 3 parts. If I'm not mistaken, this was made from a Kickstarter or so. Either way, they are out there now. I found them very interesting. As you may know me, jigsaw puzzles and education combined, a perfect combination. And apart from this part, they say also that it's 3 meters hoch, 3 meters high. I read the German term, 3 meters high. I do believe it's more than 7 feet on the American version. As I said, I have the German version. About the version, they say here that from the Schwerkraft Verlag, from the Schwerkraft printing company. If you translate Schwerkraft is the gravity, but I don't believe they are made from this brand on the American. And they also say here that they have a license from Genius Games, so maybe in the US they are made from Genius Games. This is the artist who actually made this picture, and it's an artist who actually illustrates doctor and anatomy pictures for more than 10 years. So because of that reason, they state here that it's 100% right in the medical aspect. When it comes to the size, they say that's 2,000 times bigger, and as it actually is. That's interesting. We can see a lot of details there. And here they also have a small text, how these things came to be. The first paragraph is the same in all three jigsaw puzzles, and the second paragraph is somewhat different. And it's somewhat different because they state something about this specific jigsaw puzzle. What that means, they say that they have, let's see here, that they have details about the teeth, about the jaws, about the eyes, and the vines and stuff like this, the muscles. All these are here in more detail written. I'm not going to read that to you. That doesn't make much sense. But let's see actually how they look like inside. As I said, I opened them with you. We have together the excitement, let's say. So the box is somewhat nice. It has this, not exactly the velvety feeling as some jigsaw puzzles have, but it's not also this cardboard feeling. I would say it's like the cover of a hard case book of an encyclopedia or something like this. But they may probably do this on purpose. They have a magnet here, so it would stay like this as a book. And here are the actual pieces. Apart from the actual pieces, there is nothing else in the box. It's a normal plastic bag, which you should keep away from the children, from the babies, that's what it says. The pieces look quite nice. The colors are a good print quality. Let me see if I can open this for you. This is, I forgot to say, but you probably mentioned this. This is a border piece. Also, it's a contour puzzle, as you see. It's not the typical rectangular or a circular. It's a puzzle that's actually has a shaped puzzle. And I see there are somewhat the pieces tend to be more on the grid side, but then again, not exactly the typical grid pieces you will find, which I suppose would make the making of this puzzle somewhat easier, at least for me. I don't know, what do you prefer, the grid cut, or do you like when the pieces are something like this? They kind of remind me, when it comes to the cutting, somewhat of the New York Puzzle Company puzzles. The thickness is quite good, I would say, and they look okay in sturdiness, let's say. And I really like the print. Is very clean, so I do believe we will have a wonderful image in the end. And I see here something also we have to talk about. Here they also have some details. So if you make the puzzle, they actually have an atlas, a map of what you actually see, with all the names here. I will not try to translate them all. Here are the teeth, the iris. I do believe that we call them iris also in English. Here are the nerves, and they stay. Here is the vine of the head and the arm. So it's actually quite interesting to see all these in detail. I will try to make also, when the puzzle is ready, I will try to make also a picture with all these details that you can also see on a video. And I expect the other ones to be somewhat similar, but then again more detailed on this part of the body. Here is the heart, the lungs, and I also have to say that when you do make this ready, you see this one and this one, they are shaped this way that they are counterparts, so to say. So you can put them like this, forming an entire body. But that would be very big, and we have to see if we manage to put this on a picture where you actually see it on the video. So, but that's enough for that. I think it's time that we should get started puzzling. Well, as you can see, we have puzzled some time now. I do believe it's some more or less some like 2 hours or so. So I can now say a thing or two about the quality of the pieces, how the things snap together. I'm actually quite happy with the quality. I can say the print is very good. It's something we noticed the first time. Here you see also something I have already put together. Here is also something that you not see, it's not in frame. So we have the head, so to say. I didn't do the borders at first time because I saw and I know that some of them may not be that interlocking. So that would be too much trouble without making something that's actually counts. But then again, let's see if we can move, look, the pieces around. As you can see, they are somewhat steady, and you can do this travel thing, so to say. So, in general ways, I'd say I'm quite happy with the quality, and we will talk more about it when the first puzzle will be ready. As you see, we have actually completed 2 of the 3 puzzles we have. The third one would be somewhat the same, very similar to the experience we had with these 2. The image quality and the colors are, when you see them yet in full scale, they are wonderful. They are very good, and the details are very unique. Also, you can very clearly see the anatomy of the human body, the head and the thorax. This one, actually, this puzzle, the second puzzle, takes much more time than the first one, than the head. Well, you may have to expect it because there is a lot of this pink color, and here is also the same color here on the sides. And here you see some distinct sections, so to say, some distinct regions. The pieces were quite a good quality. Some of them are not damaged, but they have somewhat, if you do this, what we puzzlers like to do, this touching, you kind of see in some edges, you feel that it's not so perfect, so to say. That may be because of this unique pattern that the puzzles have, which was actually a good thing because you have never had a doubt if the piece was in the right place or not. But then because of this small detail, which I tell you about the edges and so on, I'm not sure if you want to do this many times, if these pieces will be up to it. And that's it, because of the layer that's on top with the print. The pieces of thickness and so on, they are very good. I don't think you will have a problem with that. And then we come to the final questions. These were somewhat on the expensive side. If you compare them with the typical jigsaw puzzle, that's 1,000 pieces. although there were 500 pieces, but say 1000 pieces, because of the size. As you see, they are somewhat of the 1000 piece size, each one of them. At least the two ones we have made, and the third one would be also somewhat similar. So that's why I compare it to them. They were expensiver, also more expensive than when a normal puzzle, but then again, these are somewhat unique. So you may expect them to also to be somewhat more expensive. And if I find the other 4 parts, I have the 3 parts from the 7, so I'm missing 4 parts, the hands and the legs. Yes, I will probably think I will buy them, because the experience was actually very nice putting them together. The detail is amazing, and the final product is what you see. I did hear or listen some opinions. Oh, I don't like the picture. So yeah, good. The picture is not something that you would see. That's amazing landscape, or it's a very beautiful artwork. That's not it. That's something else. It doesn't serve this purpose also. For me, not at least. Maybe to some it's already to their taste. I'm not sure. But then again, it delivers what it's supposed to be delivering. So I would say, yes, I would go the extra mile and buy them, and buy the rest one of them, so that they have the whole collection. That was it for today. Actually, I do hope you found this video interesting. I don't know if you know what about this puzzle, or if you would ever think about doing such a puzzles, because of the themes we said about the picture and image and stuff like this. Then again, I did, and I'm very happy I did. Well, that's it from me for today. Thanks again for watching. Happy puzzling, stay safe, and until next time, goodbye.